As a black person, I just want you guys to watch this video. This is another educational video, and you guys love it when I bring educational videos like this. Just watch this video and let me know what you think, because when I actually saw this particular video on my FYP, I just told myself there is nothing absolutely wrong with what this man is saying. This man unveiled a lot of things. I only have 2 clips. They uncovered and unveiled a lot of things that a lot of black Americans, some don't even know, some already knew. But it is just one good thing that I want you guys to watch. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we're going to be having at today's episode. If you haven't subscribe, like this video, drop me a comment, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. With that being said, let's dive right into this particular video, and I'll be back with commentaries. And make sure you watch from beginning to the end so that you let me know your honest thoughts and your honest opinion, if what they are saying is wrong or if what they are saying is right. Let's get right into this, guys.
Let me tell you something, man. White people hate you just because of who you are. Let me say that again, because it's the truth. They hate you just because of who you are. When they look at you and they look at that beautiful brown complexion that you have, that tan complexion that you have, or that deep, dark, rich complexion that you have, they long for that melanin that you have in your skin that they do not have. And if what I'm saying is not correct, you have to ask yourself this question. Why would a person go and buy suntan oil, all types of suntan lotions and potions, and then put it all over their bodies, all over their skin? And then they go and lay in the sun for hours on end. They do that so that now their skin will turn brown and tan like your skin. Yet they have the audacity to actually call you black when they try time and time again, summer after summer. And if it's not summertime, they go in to lay in a suntan or a tanning bed so that they can look like you. So I know what I'm telling you today is the truth. They hate our women because of their big, beautiful lips, man. Those big, voluptuous lips. They hate us because of that. They hate our sisters because of that. And if what I'm saying is not true, why would they go and have collagen injected into their lips to make their lips big and beautiful like ours? The reason why is they hate you because you have a feature that they're just not born with. So again, they hate you for just being you. All you did was be born on the face of this earth. The melanin that you have in your skin, them big, beautiful lips that you have, you were born with that. You didn't do anything special. You were just born into the earth. Then they talk about our women and how they have the big butts and how their butts are just so big and outrageous and outlandish. But guess what? They go and have butt implants put into their butts or have injections into their butts so that their butts can look just as outrageous as your butts. And that's funny to me, because yet and still, they talk all about how we look and how our women look, yet and still they fight. And they go and pay tens of thousands of dollars so that they can have those same butts that you have. Then they talk about the food that we eat, yet and still you go to a Caribbean restaurant, you have to fight through them to get through the doors. Everyone knows that the black woman is the best cook on the face of the planet, Earth, that is. That's why during the times of slavery, who did they have cooking the food in their kitchens? They had black women in those kitchens cooking. Even after slavery, they had black women in there cooking. That's why they had Aunt Jemima on the box because they know that we cook the best food on the face of the planet. Can't nobody touch the Black, Hispanic, and Native American women when it comes to cooking. Ain't no doubt about that. Now, another reason they hate you is because they cannot outperform you when it comes to running, jumping, basketball, baseball, football, you name it. Sports, forget about it. Tennis now, forget about it. They let Howard University, they done started swimming now. And they're predicted to come out on top already this year, and the season hadn't even started. Why? Because anything that we get involved in, we excel at it, and they know it. So again, they hate you just because you are who you are. You're not doing anything special at all. You're just being yourself. And they hate you for being who you are. Let's look at who are the smartest people on the face of the earth. We are. I'm going to tell you point blank, plain and simple, that it's us. When you look at the reason that they can send a rocket into outer space and that rocket will return back to Earth, Black women did that. Black women did that. And whenever they give us an opportunity to learn at the same pace within the same learning environment, we far excel white people, hate to say it, when it comes to learning as well. We far excel or far exceed you and your learning capabilities. It's a fact. When you look at the inventions that's been created on the face of this earth, let's take a look at the inventions. What type of inventions do Black people create? The stoplight, the refrigerator, and you can go on and on and on and look at the type of inventions that we create. We create inventions that help society to prosper and forward in a positive way or a positive manner. The inventions that they create are inventions that teaches society how to kill mass amounts of people at once, bombs and nuclear bombs and machine guns and stuff like that. Things that don't help society, they only hurt society. Again, I tell you, they hate you just because you are who you are. And the problem is, being that they can't be you, every time they look at you, guess what happens? You remind them of what they cannot be. You remind them of what they cannot be and what they would like to be. And so, being that they can't be you, the only other thing that they can do is throw you in prison, keep you impoverished, and when all else fails, they decide to kill you, to hang you from trees, pull you over in traffic stops, kill you unjustly. These are the things that they do. And they're not just doing them just because. They're doing them because you are who you are. You are the greatest people on the face of the earth. And no one wants to admit it. And most of us are too afraid to say it. Most of us are too afraid to say it. But stand up and be who you are. Because God gave you this. This is a God-given talent that we have. And no man and no amount of killing or incarceration is going to stop this from happening. You can stop this generation, but what about the next generation? God's going to bless them with the same thing, because who we are is a gift from God, and there's nothing you can do about it and nothing they can do about it. This is who God intended for us to be. So cherish it. Embrace who you are. Love who you are. You're God's chosen people. That's who you are. And with that, I'm out. I'll come back at you again.
Dale says that I preach violence every day against white people. Okay. Let me address this again for anybody who's new here. Okay. I do not hate white people. I hate racists. And I will not allow anyone, to try to change the narrative on what a racist is. No. No, I will not. I get it. That's a hard pill to swallow. I'd offer you some water, but I'd rather you choke on it. You see, from my birth in 1971, which was 3 years after the death of Dr. Martin Luther King, until this very moment here, I have watched with my own two eyes, how Caucasian people demanded that I and others that look like me act a certain way towards them, while they acted any way they wanted to towards us. The reason I say I hate allies, but I have love for accomplices, is because they see the same thing. An accomplice doesn't need me to go pat them on the head. They simply do the work to dismantle the same thing that I and others like me see. But it comes off as hate only to racist Caucasians. That's it. That's it. Nobody wants to harm white folk. We don't. We never have. Caucasian people have been waiting for this retribution that they swear black folks have inside of us, and the shit hasn't showed up yet. It hasn't. Meanwhile, those same Caucasian people use that as a reason and a rationale to act horribly towards people that look like me. And what they expect is for people that look like me and people who don't look like them to sit, put our hands right here, and take the abuse. I am sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I will never do that. I will never take your abuse. I will never sit idly by and allow you to abuse me. Why? Because I'm a grown fucking man who happens to be melanated. You see, y'all had the sort of Negro that would have done that. And he's not here anymore. Odd. Why is he not here? Because a bullet fired by a weapon of a white man took him off the census. So if you will treat someone like that way, what in the fuck makes you think I am going to stand there while you try it with me? Only racist white people think I hate white folk. You know, I'm gonna give y'all $1 million worth of game for $9.99. Okay. Attention, racist people that cannot stay out of our comment sections, racist people that can't stay out of stitching and duetting our videos, let me help you with a little secret. If you don't say nothing, neither will we. We only get specific when you do. There are two men from Texas that tried to take over a small island and recruit the women and children there as sex slaves. Small island belongs to Haiti, and those two men were white. Now, the SA or sex trafficking part of it, we can deal with. We can talk about that. But we're not going to talk, we are not going to speed past the fact that these motherfuckers picked an island that belongs to Haiti to do this. Now, if that makes you think I hate white people, well, fuck you. I don't really know what else you want me to say to you. Eat a dick. Swallow a fat one. What else do you want me to do? Because the story's right there. This mythical idea of white people being the victims of racism. No. That's going to be a no-go at this station, Ghost Rider. It genuinely is. I am not about to sit here and tone down shit that I can see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears so that you don't feel bad. I refuse to do it. I said early in my TikTok, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Best, most salient piece of advice I could possibly give you. If you're not doing the fuck shit, then why do you give a fuck about me talking about the fuck shit? See, that's how it works. It's not racism towards white people. The only ones that get in their feelings are the ones I'm talking to. The ones that I'm not talking to tend to not be offended. And there's another aspect of it. Another little aspect that y'all are forgetting. And again, this is why I don't like don't like allies, but I love accomplices. If it hits you, bitch, I meant it to. What do you want me to do? Not say anything? No. I'm going to speak my mind as much as I want, whenever I want, however I want. The reason I'm going to do this is because I'm a grown-ass man with an opinion. If you take it as I'm hating or wanting violence against white people, my advice to you, is to get the fuck over yourself. Obviously, something I said hits you right in your I'm doing exactly what he's talking about, or else you'd ignore it. But Dale, I really want you to understand something. I genuinely want you to understand something. I don't give a hot, chili fart in a wet paper bag with a hole on the other side of it blowing in a hurricane about how you feel that I am talking about you. You are not my mother, nor are you my father. I say what I say. And I do not take any of it the fuck back. If it doesn't apply, you let it fly. But if it hits you, bitch, I meant it to. The days of us being quiet and allowing you to be the worst person, the worst type of people that you want to be, are over. They've been over for many years. You are now dealing with the children of the civil rights movement, the children of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Y'all don't like it. I don't care. Either straighten up your shit so therefore we're not talking about you, or sit still and take this right to the face. Because I'm never, ever going to kiss ass to get along with anyone. I picked the name of the villain for a reason. Now you know.
Welcome back, guys. I just feel like as black people, there's a whole lot that these people are scared of. Not just power, not just we coming to do to them exactly what they actually did to us, because a lot of them have actually come out to be like, one of the things that they are really scared of is black people are single-handedly going to do to them exactly what they have literally done to black people. But I feel like that is not just their fear. It doesn't just end there. There's more to it. There's a lot to it. And that is why at every given point in time, they literally look for one thing or the other to make us as black people see that they are not with us. Now, if you listen to every single thing that this man said, this man absolutely said everything right. Everything they said is correct. And that is why even when black people are not preaching about racism, or black people are not being racist towards white people, they are going to come up and tell you that black people are also racist. And I've literally not seen where black folks are racist. I've not seen. Where black people are racist, I have not seen. In fact, a black person cannot be racist. That is one thing that I know. For sure. But these people will literally tell you that they don't believe in that black people can actually be racist towards them. That is because every single time of their life, they have used it to do one or two things to us. And that is why when I actually saw this video, I was like, no, this is actually the video for my people to actually watch. So that a lot can be aware. A lot should know what is happening out there. A lot should know every single thing that is happening. Anyways, let me know what you think. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches you have in our today's episode. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you love me to be bringing videos like this, also let me know so that I'll still keep rooting out more videos for you guys like this. And I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you subscribing, liking my videos, dropping commentaries, always coming back to watch. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. Anyways, thank you so much for staying sticker with me to the end of this video. And yes, with that being said, with no further ado, I'd like to say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.